All right, and here come our vintage racers. The cars are vintage, and some of the racers. Not all of them, though. So 8 laps will be the distance for their heat races. The heat races are set by taking their qualifying results, breaking them up into somewhat equal-sized chunks. And then it's a preliminary event. In the case of our division's top 4 get points and a little bit of extra cash. On track is Trenton Bronkema in the 7, John Ray in the 77. 40 car is Dave Cutler, 34 of Larry Byrie Jr., Tyler Holmes in the 49. That'll be your lineup. 8 laps, heat race number 1 for the vintage modifieds. All right, got them lined back up, tires up to temperature, engines up to temperature. We're gonna set them loose for 8 quick ones here. There's Nate Rowe on the flag stand, better late than never. All right, field gets the 1 to go signal. We're gonna be going green next time. It's gonna be Trenton Bronkema in the 7, John Ray in the 77. Leading the field down. All right, into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Green is up, and here we go. And 77 and John Ray around the outside. He has the early advantage heading down the back straightaway for the first time at speed off of turn 4. First lap will be down. These vintage modifieds based on the very first modifieds that raced back in the 40s and 50s. Had tracks very similar to the Owosso Speedway back then. All right, John Ray continues to lead as Trent Bronkema getting ready to make a challenge, it looks like, following in the wake of the 77. Follows him down the back straightaway. Slightly higher arc into 3 and 4, but not able to make up much ground through the center of the corner as we get to the halfway point. 4 in, 4 to go. And Bronkema continuing to run in the wake of the 77 as they head down the back straightaway once again. And Ray leads that time by once again. He's led every lap so far. Just a pair of laps remaining now as we come down to the line. Field pretty well spread out. Bronkema once again goes for that higher arc into the corner, but still not able to pull even with the 77. Headed down the back straightaway for the penultimate time. this time by. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. And Brockema going to make a move down the back straightaway to the inside. Ray shuts the door off at turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Your winner is going to be John Ray. Trenton Brockema second. Dave Cutler third. Larry Byrie Jr. in fourth. There he is. And then the 49, Tyler Holmes, completes the field. All right, he's down in victory lane. Give it up for your winner, John Ray in the 77. All right, heat race number 2 rolling out onto the track. This will also be an 8-lap event. Well, attempted to get the cars up to temperature, and then we have some debris on the track. So we'll send out the safety crew here for just a moment, get that picked up off the track. A couple pretty notable drivers in this field. Dave Sensiba on that number 6 car spent many years traveling with the original ASA National Tour, as well as several notable exploits behind the wheel of an Outlaw Super Late model. And Alan Marcotte, another longtime Super Late model competitor over on the west side of the state, also managed to break the track record for the Vintage Modifieds here tonight, shattering that record by several tenths, 17.124. All right, with that, we got tires up to temperature. Going to line them back up 2 by 2. 8 laps will be the distance here. Vintage Racing Organization of America. Second and final heat race. All right, Quimby and Musser lead them into turn number 3. Off in turn number 4, green flag is out. Here we go. And Quimby leads the opening set of turns, but Dave Sensiba up to second in the 6 car. He'll have a peek to the inside of Quimby as we come off at turn 4. Quimby trying to shut the door into turn number 1, but can't quite make it to the bottom before Sensiba fills the gap. Give the lead to Dave Sensiba in the 6 car down the back straightaway. Alan Marcotte now on the move. He also moves to the inside of Quimby, who's faded back to 3rd as Dwayne Devonte in the 28 takes over the runner-up spot. Alan Marcotte now up into third, going to challenge Devonte for the top spot, or the runner-up spot, I should say. Devonte shuts the door off at turn 4. Marcotte will have to reload, takes a peek to the inside down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, will reach the halfway point. 4 in, 4 to go as Marcotte now gets to the inside of Devonte for the second spot. Able to stick with him through 1 and 2 and give second spot to Alan Marcotte as we head down the back straightaway. And that battle for position has allowed the 6 Asensova to get out to a very healthy lead here with 3 laps remaining, 2 1/4 seconds the advantage. And Marcotte so far not able to match the pace of the 6 car here with just 2 laps remaining. Does not appear that he is going to have enough time as we get back to the line. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Off at turn 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway is the 6 car at Dave Sensaba. Off at turn number 4, checkered flag is out. Sensaba is going to be your winner. Alan Marcotte in second. Dwayne Devonte in third. Ken Quimby will come home in 4th. Then it's Brady Musser and Mike Owendag completing the field. All right, here they come, the Vintage Racers of America. Well, getting word from our crew over in turn 2, the 49 of Tyler Holmes may be leaking some fluid, so we're going to check with our crew up there. In the meantime, the rest of your lineup. In the number 7 is Trenton Bronkema, John Ray in the 77. The 40 is Dave Cutler. 34, Larry Brile Jr. There we go, Larry Brile Jr. in the 34. Brady Musser in the 8, Ken Quimby in the 9. Dwayne Devonte in the 28, Dave Sensaba in the 6, Alan Marcotte in the 57, Mike Owendag in the 31. And looks like the 49 of Tyler Holmes is going to be all right as he continues on with the field. All right, race fans, this time around, want to see you up on your feet. Get those hands in the air for our visitors here tonight, the Vintage Racing Organization of America, the Vintage Modifieds, a throwback to days gone by. Put those hands in the air and wave them back and forth as we get set to go 20 laps. Vintage Racing Organization of America, the Vintage Modifieds. It's going to be in the hands of Trenton Bronkema in the 7, John Ray in the 77, leading the field down. Logan McCaslin gives him the 1 to go signal. We're going to be going green next time by. Pace car pulls to the infield, and we're going to set him loose. Once again, 20 laps is the distance here. VROA feature event. Off of turn 4, green flag is out, and here we go. And John Ray in the 77, same move he pulled in the heat race around the outside, takes the early lead. This time Trenton Bronkema fights back on the inside of the number 7. And it's just about a dead heat at the line. Bronkema led, but not by very much, as Dave Cutler up into the 3rd position in that number 40 car. Your fast qualifiers stuck back in traffic. 57 Alan Marcotte, the new track record holder, and the 6 of Dave Sensiba. That was right behind him. They're stuck pinned behind some slower traffic in the midfield, as John Ray continues to lead. Trenton Bronkema following in his wake, and then the 40 of Dave Cutler is an island amongst himself there. And there goes Marcotte, going to take it to the high rent district around the outside of the 34 and the 28. Going to move up into the 4th position as Dave Sensiba tries to slice through the traffic as well. Right now, best battle on the track is the 28 Dwayne DeBonte and the 6 of Dave Sensiba battling for the final top 5 position. DeBonte has it, Sensiba wants it. Up at the front of the field, the 7 of Trenton Bronkema going to try the high side to get around the 77 of John Ray. Not going to happen so far, as we are 1/4 distance, 5 in, 15 to go. Alan Marcotte now gets to the inside of Dave Cutler to move up into the podium positions. That is your fast qualifier for the evening. So Marcotte up into the 3rd spot, as he'll now try to run down your top 2. John Ray, your leader in the 77. Trenton Bronkema 2nd in the 7. Battle for 4th now as the 6 of Dave Sensiba gets to the inside of the 40 of Dave Cutler. He'll move up into that 4th position, leaving the door open for Dwayne DeBonte to get around the 40 as well to move up into the top 5. Challenge for the lead. On the outside, the 7 of Trenton Bronkema tries it once again, still not able to make that outside line work for him, and that allows Alan Marcotte, the 57, to close in on your top 2 runners. Right now, Dave Sensiba, the quickest car on the track, trying to run down your top 3. As Alan Marcotte tries the outside around the 7 of Trenton Bronkema, but not quite having the handle on it that he wants. Gets a little bit loose, allows Bronkema to pull back ahead. We are past the halfway point now. 10 in, 10 to go. Heading to the conclusion of lap number 11 here. Marcotte had the 2nd spot at the line, but Bronkema not rolling over quite yet. Now gets decidedly passed down the back straightaway. Here comes the 6 of Dave Sensiba moving up into the 3rd position. John Ray takes the defensive line off the turn 2, pushing the 57 a little bit higher. Marcotte going to try the outside line once again, pulls even with him off at turn 4. At the line, it's still John Ray leading by 1/1000th of a second over the 57 of Marcotte. Marcotte now with the momentum on the outside, pulls him a little bit down the back straightaway, but they're even once again into turn number 3. The 7 of Ray pushes up a little bit. Once again, a dead heat at the line. It said Marcotte led that time by. And now that opens the door for the 6 of Dave Sensiba. Sensiba thinking about taking it 3 wide, thinks better of it. Marcotte still stuck there on the outside, can't get quite clear of the 77 of Ray, but does once again lead at the line as we come to 5 laps to go. 5 laps remaining here for Alan Marcotte, the 57, to try to work around the outside of the 77 of John Ray for the top spot. Marcotte Marcotte once again leads, but Ray still within striking distance on the inside, and he's got the 6 of Sensiba right behind him. Ray now has a little bit of a moment off of turn 2. Car gets a little bit loose underneath him. Marcotte has more of an advantage than he's had so far. Not quite clear of the 77 yet, but does lead by his largest margin yet, 0.156 seconds. He's now clear of the 77 down the back straightaway. And Alan Marcotte finally has a decided lead for the first time in this event as we come to 2 laps to go. Battle is on for second now as the 6 of Dave Sensiba works around the outside of the 77 of John Ray. Sensiba has much less trouble than Marcotte did getting around, so Sensiba moves up into the 2nd spot, but not much time left to strike. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Your top 2 qualifiers at the head of the field. They'll negotiate around some lap traffic. Marcotte and Sensiba into turn number 3. And looks like Sensiba's going to get pinned behind the lap car. Oh, he jumps wheels. Sensiba goes around at the line. Marcotte wins. John Ray second.
All right, we'll head down to victory lane to get a word with your winner. He's out of the car. Give it up for Alan Marcotte. Here's that for you first of all, sir. Now, Alan, I know you got a lot of time in the late model ranks. You moved into these vintage modifieds, and what do you think of these things?
Oh, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. Anybody who wants to get into basic racing, learn the basics about how to set up a car, and they're real simple. They're a lot of fun to drive. It's a good group of people with a VROA. Yeah, it's a blast.
Well, Alan, I know you guys have a pretty busy schedule this summer. Where are we going to see you at next?
I believe in 2 weeks we're going to New Paris. And then after that's Berlin, then Kalamazoo, Springport.
All right. Any sponsors or anybody you want to thank that makes this car possible for you?
First of all, I want to thank Rex Wheeler and this fantastic facility and all of his people working with him, family and everything. Engine Pro, Kaiser Manufacturing, and Weiser Innovative Products. They all keep the VROA group running, and I appreciate all their help.
All right. Your winner, Alan Marcotte, picking up the VROA feature event. We'll have him back at the beginning of August.